State of Decay episode 3 on a very tired Thursday evening.
Before Easter.
Before Easter. Good times, good times. So, been doing a fair bit of reading today. It's been one of those days around this era of Doctor Who, which I'm finding a very bizarre period of Doctor Who. Which is not to say that I'm not enjoying this, because I particularly am. I find this a weird throwback, throw forward. Like, I was trying to think while watching it, have we done a vampire story before? A proper vampire story? Because we've done Frankenstein. We've done Jekyll and Hyde. It feels like we've done some of those multiple times, actually. And yet, here we are. Perhaps their first vampire story, and it feels like it should have happened 3 or 4 seasons ago. And of course it should, because it was commissioned for season 15. A little bit of knowledge for you, but it wasn't done because the BBC were then doing a vampire like a big prestige drama thing, so they didn't actually do it. So there we go. However, there's the sort of weird mishmash of the past and the present and the future all colliding. And Tom doesn't look well. Now, that should, especially in the TARDIS scenes, he looks really off his game, and it's a little bit uncomfortable, to be perfectly honest. He really doesn't look quite with it. However, the thing about this episode that's going to stay with me the most is when the Doctor says to Romana that she's wonderful, and she looks absolutely delighted at being said that. And at that moment, I thought, we've never had a relationship like this between Doctor and companion before.
Which is funny, because he loved Elizabeth Slade and wasn't anyone.
Yeah, it's true. What do you mean, Tom, or do you mean the Doctor?
Tom.
So Tom loved Elizabeth Sladen. I think he respected Elizabeth Sladen. I think their partnership on screen is more like equals. And even now, with Romana playing a Time Lord, there's still a sense of him being the superior in the relationship. I don't think that came across with Sarah Jane. Would you agree, Lib?
What?
That the Doctor wasn't Sarah's superior, wasn't, but I do think at times he's Romana's, not teacher, that's the wrong word.
I'm not sure I get that necessarily.
You don't think so? Maybe I'm overstating that. Anyway, there we go. That moment, it will stay with me, actually, because he looks delighted to say it in a story where quite clearly there's some grump between them. Are we going too deep on the gossip? Perhaps we are, I don't know. Yeah, perhaps we are. But certainly, he looked delighted to say that she was wonderful. She looked delighted to be told that she was wonderful. This is a really good story. I think this is a really good story. It feels a little out of place, but it's a very good story.